Hello. Why, hello there, tiny Tantihana. I thought your kind had all fled from these parts. Don't mind me. I am but a humble traveler myself. My travels now mainly involve trips to the bamboo forest to relieve the rabbits' huts of their recently abandoned belongings. Oh, your eyes, my friend, they shine brightly, like the moon itself. Treasure to be coveted. May I have them?
Oh, he's gonna take your eyes.
I'll give you a special gift in return. It will surely attract wealth and prosperity. Yes. Will you give me your eyes?
Like you shouldn't give him your eyes.
No. Ah, yes. I was perhaps a bit greedy with my request. It's the price of 50 foxfire for my yeah. You know, yes. Okay, so that's foxfire, and it is the money.
Yes.
I wonder what happens if you say yes. I did not
use
intend
your
to find
eyeballs.
out there. Yeah. A very fine investment. You are a creature with excellent taste in special gifts. Here you go. Prosperity! It's not.
Okay.
Oh, it is going to tell me. Oh, hey! A tract orb!
Oh, good.
What? And yes, today I'm
Free
feeling
gift with your purchase.
yeah, extraordinarily generous. We'll supply you a free gift with your purchase.
Okay. Oh,
Ew.
it must be an equip slot.
You can equip it. When attached, you will gain that passive effect. Okay, well, let's go take a look at it. You will need this to use that Omamori properly, yes. However, you can only attach the two while at a shrine. This shrine before me might be an appropriate place to equip them, yes. Yes. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. I got you. Those are the slots. These are the passives. All right. Well, I've done it. Oh, hello. We're still going.
Yeah.
Aha, yep. Dropped. Dropped.
Yeah,
Materials.
instantly.
Dropped materials. Go to.
What a path up and to the left?
They're probably. Yes, it does look like it.
Yeah. Probably need an enemy to bounce off of.
I just want to see what the deal is with this door.
Sure. That's right. I forgot we already found this.
It's just that I never went that way. Also, there's a path below.
Hmm.
Directly below us, there's a secret path. There we are. What might you be? A flower with a rabbit-shaped blossom. Your paw passes through it when you try to pick it.
Okay. Sure. Well, come back for that, I guess.
Want to chomp it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's on the map. We won't forget it. That's shop music if I've ever heard it.
Get it, but it's on the map.
That is shop music. A set of lavish offering tables. 3 of them are empty. That's it. All right. I will have to come back later.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that bug. Look at him in the rock.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's for. I think I want to fix that. I'm not sure. Guess what stick it is to Move the camera on the map.
Wait, is it still off? Is it weird?
It's right stick.
Yeah, that's weird.
There's not even anything that requires the left stick.
Oh, it's just what they made.
All right, I should be able to fix that though, right?
Map. Yep, you sure can.
Oh, I didn't want to do that.
Oh, does it change it for everything?
No. That's to open the map. I think that's also just hard coded.
Yeah.
Weird. Okay, well. Yeah, let's just open the map, but it's also minus, so why? Don't get it.
Don't understand.
Okay, out we go.
I don't understand.
Okay, how about now? Or are you still emailing?
Okay. Yeah, I'm good.
Let's go. Tell me about it, because
I've been playing just a ton of Poke Rogue, which is, as the name implies, it's Pokemon, but make it a roguelike.
Yeah.
So when you it's just a browser game. Also, it's
Yeah.
You don't need to download anything.
Right. Yeah. There is also Pokemon Emerald Rogue, which
Yeah.
is a thing, but this is the one that's just in browser. Off you
Yeah.
go.
The way it like starts up with essentially only one game mode, that is classic mode, and you can choose between the starters for all 9 gens.
Yeah.
And make a little party of 3 and go into classic mode. And I trying to think of a roguelike that's like equivalent to. It's kind of like just any roguelike where you're just sending a town, right? So like think Slay the Spire, where you're just going up a tower.
Okay.
So there's only one path. I'm hoping they'll add like branching paths at some point, because I think that'd be cool. Because I think that's cool about Slay the Spire.
Okay.
Yeah, you start with just your party of 3 starters, and they all start at level 5, and it just like puts you in a meadow. Like the starting location for all Pokemon games, just like a little meadow area with some bugs and rats and birds, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that was cool. And you just fight 10 battles, and then it goes up a floor.
Okay.
And fight 10 battles and it goes up a floor. So it's in batches of 10. Every 10 floors you get your health back.
Okay.
So you get like Pokemon Center, right?
Okay.
But after every battle you can buy a potion. Or you can buy items.
Okay.
It starts off with just like potion, revive, and ether.
Okay.
And yeah, you just keep going, and then if you catch something and you hadn't caught it before, it gets added as a starter.
Oh, okay.
So if you catch a Caterpie on your first encounter, oh no, he's so far away now.
This was intentional, by the way.
Oh, I didn't see that one. Yeah, you can start with a Caterpie instead of one of the starters, and as you progress, you get access to like different zones, and the different zones have different Pokemon in them. So you might end up in a graveyard and get ghost types. You might end up in the sea and get a bunch of fish.
Yeah. So, question.
Yes.
If you evolve something, or
Yes.
catch something that is already evolved, are you given the base form as a starter, or are you
given the base form as a starter?
Okay, so you always have to have the base forms.
Yes. However, if you get a legend,
Of course, because
and its base stat total is 600 or something like that.
yeah.
So the way it balances it is you can start with 3 Pokemon,
Yeah.
and you have 10 points to spend. and Pokemon are worth different amounts of points. All the starters are worth 3, so you can have 3 starters to start off with.
Oh,
Like Caterpie is worth 1.
okay.
A lot of the legends are worth 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Mythicals seem to be worth usually 6 or 7 instead, because Mythicals generally the base stat total isn't. It's like more evenly distributed.
Yeah.
For a lot of them. Whereas Legends, it's like they have an actual stat spread.
Yep.
Making them better at certain things. So they generally cost more. But then there's also like they've changed a lot of things about Pokemon to make it fit as a roguelike.
Yeah.
Like after every battle, you get the shop, and you get to choose one of 3 items.
Okay.
Rarity between Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball, Rogue Ball, just better than an Ultra Ball, and then Master Ball.
Okay.
And you can get Pokeballs in there at their rarities, or you can get sometimes berries.
Yeah.
We can hold on.
Undeniably unbelievable. And now we move on.
That's all I had to say for you.
Yep, just I cannot believe this shit.
That hour-long journey to get an air dash.
Yeah. Good stuff. All right.
But there's also items like you can get rare candies, right?
Yeah.
But at a high rarity, you can get a candy jar. And what the candy jar does is it makes rare candies add 1 more level.
Oh.
So instead of 1 level, it's 2 levels.
Oh, okay. And so the candy jar is permanent,
It's like
or
a permanent upgrade for you as a player.
Okay.
For that run.
Yeah. Oh, for the run.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah. It's very much more just rogue. There's
Yeah, I was
not
gonna
that
say,
many
I was gonna say, are there rogue light permanent upgrades, or is it just full rogue like, and the only upgrades are the Pokemon?
So there is a roguelite upgrade system.
Okay.
And that is, as you catch Pokemon, you get candies. Like you do in Pokemon Go.
And you get to take that many candies with you, basically?
No,
or
those candies can be used to unlock a passive for every Pokemon.
Oh,
and that
interesting.
passive is just a second ability that they have.
Oh, it just basically gives... Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So
now we're starting to get into... Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of like meta building where it's like the passive is always going to be static for the Pokemon, but it's unlockable.
Right.
Versus the ability, you might have a hidden ability, what have you.
Right.
So like Primarina, right?
Sure.
It's a water starter, so it has Torrent.
Yeah.
It's got a hidden ability. I haven't unlocked the hidden ability. I don't remember what Primarina's is. But it's unlockable passive.
Is it like Pixelate?
It might be something like that. Its unlockable passive is Punk Rock, which is Toxtricity's ability that increases the power of voice-based attacks.
Oh, okay.
And Primarina naturally learns its signature move, Sparkling Aria, is a voice-based move, and then it can learn Hyper Voice.
It's Liquid Voice, which is sound-based moves become water. So you find a Primarina with that, and you have a passive, and that'd be strong.
And then in addition, okay, we're gonna learn what that means? Not yet.
No, not yet.
In addition, every Pokemon has 4 egg moves.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And those egg moves are not traditional egg moves.
Oh, okay.
They're just like chosen, and that's another unlockable thing you can get.
And do they start with those moves then, or like are they selectable?
You can select. You can start with any egg moves you've unlocked.
Okay.
So, Primarina has Alluring Voice, which is a fairy voice move, and not Eerie Noise, but there's a psychic voice.
Oh, not Eerie
voice
Impulse.
Not Eerie Impulse, it's electric.
It's one of those Gen 8 or 9 moves that I don't have a handle on. Probably Gen 8, because I played through that once and never picked it up again.
So you can have, like, between egg moves and what it learns, you can have 4 shout-based moves that are powered up by Punk Rock, and then the only thing that you're really going to struggle with is anything with soundproof, right?
Right. Yeah, that would suck. So you probably want...
You might want, like, Moonbeam or something.
Moonblast, or even a second Water Step that's not
Yeah, it does learn
sound-based.
hydro pump.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, young Blossom, how your birth has been blessed. Those bright eyes behind your mask have been shielded from the events that transpired before your arrival. I am Rozu, the last of the Usagi clan in these bamboo forests. I emerged from my secluded hut this eve to find my clan wilting in piles of cinder and ash. Folk tales say we Tentihana bloom in the wake of tragedy, and you would seem to be living proof. Ah, but all these folk tales are just stories for children, no? And yet, a tiny teal lotus stands before me in my hour of need. Beyond this bridge lies peril and uncertainty. It is why few from my clan rarely ever left these forests, but it would seem now they were smarter than the ones who remain. Alas, hope dwindles here. Perhaps it is best for me to wilt on my own terms and strum my final requiem as the moon sets on the last night of the Usagi clan. Yo, you want to see me do some sick tricks? Let's
Air
go.
stunts.
I can see from how you brazenly trek forward that you are more courageous. You are a more courageous adventurer than I. Perhaps there is still hope to hang to. May I ask a favor of you?
Oh, a favor?
Usagi Scroll! That Usagi Scroll is a message, a plea to my scattered kin. Our homeland may be scarred, but it isn't lost. Not yet. Of the Usagi Tentihana that have strayed beyond this village, I know of 3. Perhaps they may rekindle the spirit of our clan. They are Mitsuki, Golden Hibiscus, Nikami, the White Magnolia, and Mochi, Black Orchid. Find them, stranger. Deliver the scroll. Persuade them to come back to our Crimson Forest. Help us rebuild our home and our hope. And finally, take this to help you on your journey. Yo, initiative. While equipped, this Omamori increases your attack damage when you interrupt your dash with a basic attack. Okay. Dash attacks.
Yeah.
I haven't tried to dash attack yet. This is an
Yeah.
interesting way to do tutorials. Like, hey, this buffs this. I can do that? Oh, okay. May Tsukiyomi forever light your path, Teal Lotus. Alright, now let's see it.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it's just a dash into attack.
Well, it's the fact that you can cancel a dash into an attack
Is knowledge.
notable.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is the map doing?
Maybe you're just gonna transition to a different zone.
Maybe
entirely.
that's a zone transition. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, bye. Oh, interesting.
Central Bridge.
Yes. Please come with me. I need the one closer.
Below the dark waters, she waits in no hurry. 5 strikes of the candle reveal her true fury. A new path forward shall be yours to take, but your ultimate fate shall cross in your wake. Okay, so
So you could beat up that candle, or you could jump over this whole
1,
thing.
2. No, it won't let me go that high.
Oh, okay.
I just had to.
Yeah.
Come on. Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of strategy to or not strategy. There's a lot of progress you can make to build a starter.
Yeah.
Because obviously, to get egg moves, you need to hatch eggs.
Yeah.
As you play the game, every time you beat a gym leader, you get egg voucher for 5 pulls.
Oh.
You can also
polls.
just find.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's got an egg gotcha system, right? Totally free, so it's not like
Yeah. Of course.
there's no pay to win element there.
Of course.
Um,
fire wheel.
Yeah. There's 3 gotchas. One is rare egg move chance up. One is shiny rate up, and then one is oh, interesting. One is a little boat. I love it. And one is a daily legendary, like a specific legendary that rotates daily.
Huh.
Hatch rate
Oh,
up.
those wheels are not interactive.
Yeah, it must just be damage. You can like once you've unlocked the passive for Pokemon, you can then use candies to get an egg, like a single egg of that Pokemon too.
Okay.
So the more you use something, the more you'll unlock
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah. Well, you may have convinced me to give it another shot. It
Yeah,
sounds
so-
like it could be very interesting.
Classic mode is 200 floors, and at certain floors there's trainers, and like about every 20 floors there's a gym leader.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I made it. I think I made it to my first gym leader and died. I did one run.
Yeah. And you'll run into your rival, and they'll get stronger, and they get like rivals in Pokemon games. They get specific kinds of Pokemon to their party. So
Yeah.
like they'll always have a bird, but
Okay.
which bird they'll have is random. They'll
Okay.
always have a like bulky single evolution thing, like a Kangaskhan or I forget the name of it. There's the one in the most recent run I had one of the Gen 8 fossils.
Oh. Was it Dracovish?
It was not Dracovish.
Oh, okay.
It was one of the
Arctivish
raptor
then?
ones.
Oh.
No, it was not one of the fish ones.
Arctozolts.
Maybe.
I mean, it's Dracozoltz or Arctozolt. Those are
Yeah.
your options.
And then eventually your rival will always have a shiny Rayquaza.
Ooh,
They just every run you fight, they'll always end up with a shiny Rayquaza that in the last battle will be Mega Evolved.
Oh, okay, cool, yeah. No
And
problem.
it's just like, you're gonna have to deal with that eventually.
No problem, no problem. Oh, I wonder.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Okay.
But I also
wheels.
wonder a lot right now. I'm wondering a lot.
Yeah.
No.
Nope. Wheels are just hazards.
Hazardous wheel. All right.
Yeah, the 200 floors, the level cap is 200 in
Interesting.
classic mode.
Now, do you learn things to compensate, or is it just stats?
It's just stats.
Ah, weird. Uh-oh.
It is weird that I think they just want you to be
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
have a build, you know. Oh no, because it wasn't static floors.
Yeah.
They just want you to have a build, so they're just like, same levels, but then just get Pokemon. I don't know. There's just a lot of like strategizing you can end up doing, and there's a lot of luck with a specific run because like you can only start with 3 things.
Yeah.
Probably want a party of 6. The game
Well-
guarantees you 2 EXP shares by floor 25.
Okay.
And that will help keep the team up. But if you're lucky, you can get more. You pretty much first 200 floors, you're pretty much not going to have a problem with those 2 EXP shares, keeping a team barely level.
Okay, there we go.
And then floors, the floor 180 to 190 is the Elite Four and the Champion. There's just a lot of trainer battles back to back, which is pretty brutal, but I find it very fun.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I get Marnie so often for the Elite Four. Oh my god, there's so many things falling.
What are you gonna... Ah!
That's what they're gonna do. Oh, they have a big glowing butt. So yeah, I play a lot. Once you beat classic mode once, you unlock endless mode.
Oh.
Endless mode is no trainers. but just less XP in general. You're not guaranteed any XP shares. It kind of incentivizes just having one beater, and the rest of the team doesn't matter.
Right.
Which is unfortunate. I do think they need to update Endless at some point.
Okay.
But Endless mode is how you fucking shiny hunt, for the most part. Because you can get...
does shiny do anything, or is it just shiny?
Yeah, shinies. So there's 3 tiers of shiny.
Okay.
There's the default tier.
Not my first game that's had this, but all right.
You got a default tier. And then you got 2 like increasing rarities. And basically, shinies give you loot luck.
Okay.
If they're in your party.
Got it.
So, with 1, 2, or 3 points of loot luck, and the cap is 14. At cap, I mean that's when your loot luck caps.
Okay.
Is 14 points of luck. And yeah, it just determines like the items you get on the drop.
Right.
What it actually does is there's a % chance that when you get your items, they'll get upgraded in tier, and that is what loot luck does.
Okay.
I think at max loot luck, you have like a 20% chance to have an item be upgraded to the next tier.
All right.
It doesn't have that much impact in like it can be helpful in classic, but in endless, that's how you farm for like master balls basically.
Okay.
Is you save up rerolls and you try to reroll with luck to get master ball tier and unlock master balls. They're generally the most useful thing at that tier.
Okay. Now what is going on here?
And you gotta get in there somehow. But it's a lot of fun. Endless mode, it needs work. Oh, okay.
That's what's going on here. Endless mode needs work, you say? All right.
Yeah, it's not like it's not fun at all.
Right.
But for it being like the intended way to farm for shinies, it needs to have more variety and more strategy than just having one bruiser that's 1,000 levels over the level cap, so they can one-shot everything.
Right.
Which it's just not very engaging gameplay, and instead the like appeal is like, oh, I might get a shiny, oh, I might get more legendaries.
Right.
So legendaries are really rare on classic mode. Essentially, legendaries can only spawn in place of a boss. And on classic mode, for the 200 floors, there's only like 10 bosses. Whereas once you get to the higher floors in Endless, like 350 and up, you get like 4 bosses per floor sometimes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
There's higher chance of legendaries.
Right. Anyway, boss fight.
Oh, wow. Big fish.
What have we here? I heard a pitter-patter of tiny feet on the wooden planks of my bridge, and at first I thought it was nothing but a rat. And I thought, no. Those footsteps are far too tiny and weak to be a rat.
Yeah.
And then, to my utter shock, I saw my precious candles start to extinguish one by one. A transgression that cannot be forgiven! Although I do think even a rat vandal like you may be worthy of my mercy. You answer the following question correctly. So, like, what do you think? Does my bridge look beautiful tonight?
I mean, yeah, it's nice.
It's a nice bridge? Okay. Let's
Yeah.
go. Are you somehow implying that my bridge doesn't look beautiful every night? Oh, there was no winning. Alright. I can read between the lines, you pathetic rat. Well, if you think my bridge looks so ugly, then I'll show you how truly ugly things can get. Escape sequence? Escape sequence.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't appear to be a wall of fire behind you, at least.
Well, yeah, I suppose. Whoa. Let's go. I see it. That hit the...
Yeah, that was interesting.
Let's try that again, shall we?